Hey guys, it's your girl Naomi MT, aka your fave baddie, and I want to welcome you back to Your Fave Baddie Talks About Sensuality and Sexuality, period. But I'm a bit gassed. Like, I don't know why I'm gassed. I think it's the mic and I can hear myself. Like, I noticed, yeah, I really like hearing myself when I'm holding a podcast mic, or like when I'm holding a mic. And I don't make music, so I don't get the chance to hear myself all the time. So really and truly, I'm happy to be back here. It's very windy and stormy outside, so if you can hear it a bit, sorry. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been here because of different things, of not knowing how I want this podcast to go, if I want it to always be in a studio, if I want to continue having it in my space, like what do I really want it to be like. But I have to say, I just want it to be authentic. I just want it to be a vibe. I just want it to be something people can tune into and smoke a spliff to, or have a drink to, or meditate to, or I don't know, just come through and have a vibe. Because I feel like that's the type of person I am. That's why I wanted to start this podcast in the first place, because I like catching a vibe, holding the meds with people. And I don't get that chance often. And that's actually the topic today, because the topic today is, are there any or enough spiritual men in London? And I'm going to share my views on this question, because I personally think there are not enough spiritual men in London. Because where are you lot? Where are you lot? When I say spiritual, let's confirm what that means, because nowadays everyone just talks about spiritual and it's different to everyone. But really and truly, when I talk about spirituality, sensuality, all these topics, I mean someone that's tapped into themselves, that's in tune with their intuition, with their body, with their mind, with their soul, that knows there's a most high and such a high frequency out there that created us and this world, who knows that the universe is out there, who knows the power of herbs and nature, natural healing, holistic health, who knows that there's a God within him. That's what I mean when I talk about spirituality. Someone that's divinely masculine, someone that knows what divinely masculine means and doesn't just think of money. I'm talking like to the people that are really spiritual. Do you feel me? Not with the weird stuff. People that don't mind having a spiritual shorty that knows about crystals and meditation and good food and all these things. You know what I'm saying? Where are these men? Let's talk about it, because I've been really noticing, I've been single for a bit now, yeah? And yes, I'm openly talk about it. I've been single for a bit. And I have to truly say, I think it's because of the men that live in London and how far they are into their spirituality. Like, I like a man that's like tapped into his higher powers, that spends time and effort and maybe even money on learning more about his spirit, about growing spiritually. And I don't feel like you lot are here. I don't really feel like you lot are here. I don't feel like you lot are really present. And it bothers me. It bothers me. And another reason why it bothers me is because of what I do in the industry that I'm in, with the dancing, with the sensual art. There's a lot of people that are just paying attention to my outside, my outer being. And I understand why. But to an extent, I'm like, there's so much more to me. There's so much more to people in general. There's so much more to humans in general. Why are you not tapped into that? Like, I need a man that spiritually knows what's going on with him. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like in the UK, there's a very limited percentage of people. I don't even think there's really a percentage of people, because if you look at it, I know one, two guys that listen to, you know what I'm saying, frequency music, that put on the LED lights and meditate and all these things, and some spiritual fellas that know about herbs and the ashwagandha and stuff like that. Like, I even mean someone that's naturally just into that. Like, you didn't become that person because of a trend. You naturally became that person. And as I said, when it comes to that whole topic, those men would not think that I'm that type of woman based on my Instagram or what I post. because they just think about, oh, this is how she looks, this is how she presents herself. Like, but as a spiritual person, a spiritual man especially, you will understand that a woman is in her divine feminine energy, and that a woman is embracing her sensuality, and that a woman is flourishing in her confidence when she does these things. You wouldn't look at it and judge it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that 100 men are judging me. I'm just saying I feel like the frequency, the level of the frequency is just, it's just not there. It's just not there. I feel like it's just not there. And I'm a bit tired of that when it comes to London. Like, what's wrong with you lot? Not to diss you lot, but what is it that's making you be like that? And I think if you really like look at it deeply, I also think it has to do a lot with the energy that this space is holding, the weather, the mentality of most people, the big city life. Because there are more spiritual men in New York than in London. New York is like a massive London, less European and less white, if you know what I mean. But you have those guys that be talking about spirituality, they be wearing crystals, they be doing all that stuff, and I'm like, okay, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you. Over here, it's like people say, oh, these crystal girls, like, if she's a girl that likes crystals, she's crazy. What? But meanwhile, your girl's cooking you up the biggest, fattest pork thing that you just rinsing off the plate, and she's not crazy. Okay. Do you know what I'm saying? It's those little things where it already shows me you lot are not here. You're not here. You're not present with me and the other spiritual ladies. Because all the other spiritual ladies I know in London, they're single. Or they're not together with someone from the UK. So where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? All London men do is be very infatuated with sexuality. And I understand, because sexuality is a beautiful thing, it's a beautiful topic, it's something that's so powerful, that can create amazing memories, that can create amazing things, the life force energy. But it's not everything. And it's not the only thing you should be getting from a woman or seeing a woman for. Most of you lot are not even open to having female friends because you're so stuck in your sexuality. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You're so stuck in your sexuality that you don't want to have female friends. What? If we had more friendships with men and men with women, genuine friendships, the world would be a better place and we would all be more successful. Because us listening to each other in a normal dialogue and a normal conversation actually heals us all. People always want to talk about trauma. People always want to talk about mommy issues, daddy issues. Want to talk about the fact that we can't date properly. Want to talk about the fact that we all have insecurities. We all need to take therapy. Yes, but we also need to talk to each other more. That is the only way how we're actually going to get past this mess. And I feel like in the UK, as I said, a lot of people are single. I know in America, there's more men that are open to being in a relationship. In the Caribbean, there are more men that are open to being in a relationship. Why is it when I come over here in London, you are scared of commitment, feelings, spirituality, being tapped into yourself, sensuality? You're scared of everything except for sex. The STD rates have risen. It has shooted up. They have shooted up. So really and truly, it should show you where really and truly people are based energetically when it comes to their frequency and when it comes to their mindset. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm really hoping you guys taking this in, because these topics are like always in my head and I just don't really talk about it with people. And in 2024 onwards, I'm just tired of not sharing these views, because it can't just be me. It can't just be me that's realizing these things and putting two and two together. Why are all the spiritual shorties that are into frequency music, crystals, healing, why are they all single when it comes to the UK? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I really hope you guys are listening. And I think what we need to all focus on is, yes, the present moment, but cherishing the present moment, cherishing getting to know someone, cherishing friendship. Even if you're attracted to that person and you're just friends at the moment, this goes for women as well. Even if you're just friends at the moment, like, cool. Get to know the person. Cool out. Like, chill out. Not everything is about physically being with a person. And I feel like everyone's so obsessed with that. Too obsessed with that, because it's blocking you from other blessings in your life. It's blocking you from other connections in your life. And it creates insecurity and doubt and mistrust in all of us, because I've been in a phase, definitely, slowly getting back out of it, where I do not trust men. Like, it's not even nice to say, but you just don't really trust them. They may be saying, oh, let me help you out, let me do this, let me put you on, let's have a meeting, talk about this, that, and the third. And in your head, you're just like, you're not really trying to just do that. Like, just not really trying to. And in most cases in London, they're not just trying to do that. That's the problem I'm trying to say. Like, that is the problem. That is a problem. That is a problem, and it's gonna change, because everything that I put to attention, or that I see in my life that is happening, I address it, and I'm gonna address it openly into the world, so that I can see a change, because I already notice what it's like. So it's easy for me to then see the change. Do you understand? Acceptance. I'm accepting the fact that that is how I currently see my life, but I'm also accepting the fact that I'm going to change that environment in my life. That one there is a simple way to just keep tuned in, keep tapped in with yourself. That's one of the number one things that I mean when I talk about spirituality. Accepting things, learning things about yourself, then changing it for the better. That is being tapped into self. Spiritually, sensually, sexually, whatever it may be. Emotionally, mentally, physically. You always have the power to change it. So that was the topic for right now. I hope you learned something new, and I hope some people actually are you feeling me on this? Let me know in the comments. Really let me know in the comments how you feel about what I was saying. Take care, guys.